Hello.
And welcome to Film
Bastards. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to episode 601 of Film Bastards. My name is Ian Loring, and as always, I'm joined by
Matt Foster. Hello, everybody.
Becky Foster. Hello, everybody.
hello, one and all. Just a quick production note. I am recording this on my phone mic because I'm in a hotel room, so I don't know how it's going to sound on my end, but Mark and Bex will sound fine, so apologies for that.
I mean, apart from our weird voices, of course.
You bring some York charm. Absolutely. So, coming up on this week's show, though, this better bloody record, because we've got a hell of a show coming up for you. We have got PTA's new film, the climax of our There Will Be Bastards / Punch Drunk Bastards marathon. So we're going to be talking one battle after another, and we're also going to be talking about Rennie Harlin's The Strangers Chapter 2. Well done, us.
Yeah. Yep.
Just the many different flavours of cinema right there for you. So we'll also do some trailers, might well have some questions I don't know. We shall see. But we are a pod syndicate podcast, so please do listen to like-minded shows such as Chin Stroker vs. Punter, The Rewatch Project, Entertainment Landfill, and The Good, the Bad, the Odd. And yeah, there we are. I'm sorry, I'm slightly discombobulated because it just took me about 5 minutes to sort out my recording situation. It's kind of like it's frazzled me a little bit. But I'm in a lovely hotel room with 2 cuck chairs. So,
You've got to have a spare.
just in case.
Just in case one gets a little bit too damp to sit on.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, let's talk trailers. I'm going to rely on you guys for this because I don't want to move my phone.
Let's have a wee little look. See what's been there. There's definitely been some, because I've seen some. What have we got? Trailer. I definitely watched some because I watched some earlier. Pillion, the Henry Melling, is it? And Eyes on a Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Gear on Rance movie.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's A24.
Yep.
Every other fucking film's got to be hot guys going at it.
It does. Yeah. It does seem to be. Yeah.
Actually, no, that's probably no. I'm speaking about that Josh O'Connor and Paul Mescal one, but that was a movie. So my apologies, but just It Boys going at it, and then Harry Melling.
Yeah. I like the fact that Harry Melling has fully leaned into the fact that he's kind of a weird looking dude.
Yeah.
And he's a good actor.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of the ones that's come out of like Child Stardom, where he was actually a bad child actor, and he's actually a really quite good elder actor. But yeah, it looks fun, doesn't it, Bex?
It does. Yeah. 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 Just a bit of a peculiar one.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure. Fine. It looks fun enough.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm up for it. Gonna be honest, the first. Apparently, this is the first trailer for Frankenstein we've had, but it feels like we've had about 3 or 4.
No, it's definitely not. We've had one before.
Yeah, but it's listed as when I'm looking at it saying Frankenstein trailer 1. I'm like, nah, that's a lie.
Was the first one like a teaser or something? Is that?
I just it's more footage. But this is the first one that's made me a little bit kind of like, oh, actually, yeah, go on then. Yeah, I'm fully in now.
So I'm seeing this in a couple of weeks, and I'm a little bit worried because it's 2.5 hours long, and apparently, like, some people have said it's quite boring.
The thing is, the story's quite boring. Not the story... No, I'll rephrase that. The problem is the story. It's not that the story is boring. It's just we've been told the story so many times that the problem is if you get this is now X's version of the story. It's like but we get a new one every 2 years.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, the thing is, you've got two choices when you're doing an adaptation. You either deviate, a la Wuthering Heights, and everyone gets pissed off, or you retread, a la, it would appear, Frankenstein, and people get pissed off. So you can't really win if you're doing an adaptation of something that's been done numerous times before.
Well, that's it. Yeah. But the thing is, there for me, the 2.5 hour thing worries me actually, because it doesn't need to be 2.5 hours long.
It's quite a lot of story in the book,
But
though.
we know so much of the story.
Yeah, no, but
Speed round some of it.
yeah, but then you're basically saying, why make it? If you're saying just we know it already, you can skip some things, then why fucking make any of it?
I get the feeling like we're going to end up getting like a lot of fluff that you're watching going, I get what they're doing. There's going to be a lot of dancing in like stately homes and bits like that from the look of the trailer. But I like the look of the trailer, but if it's 2.5 hours long, you're not going to fill that with action. You're going to fill it with bits in between action.
I don't know. I'm less concerned about this one retreading the material, because it does feel like a while since we've had a Frankenstein adaptation. And, you know, if this is going to appeal to a new generation because it's got Mia Goth and Jacob Elordi in it, fine. They're not necessarily going to go back and watch the Robert De Niro one. Something like Carrie, as an example, is less. There's less point to doing that, because there's been a recent one, and then there is the De Palma one, which is, everyone who likes horror has seen that. Everyone who's a horror fan or a Stephen King fan has seen Carrie. So you're not going to get any new people, but you might get people watch this, like the kids of today might watch this and go, oh, do you know what, that's actually a really good story, maybe I'll read it, maybe I'll get more into classic literature, maybe it'll open up different avenues for them. They may not have seen the previous version, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah.
I just feel like... I don't know, I'm looking forward to it, but I didn't know it was 2.5 hours long. That worries me a little bit. That really does.
I like the casting of what's-his-face as Dr. Frankenstein, though.
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. I'm less keen on the Elordi of it.
I think he looks, from the trailer, it looks interesting. Basically, a Frankenstein's monster that's got daddy issues. Or god issues.
The best thing in it as well.
Yeah. Issues with the fact that his god doesn't love him.
But that's the thing, though. That is the whole book.
Yeah.
So, like, a more book-accurate adaptation. I'm really here for that, to be fair.
But that's not... What I'm saying is, often that's not the story we get when we watch Frankenstein.
That's
often
what I mean.
we get the build-up to it. And that becomes it. And then the last kind of the big crescendo is the monster turning on Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
If we got, like, very quickly, you know how Frankenstein, you know how the monster becomes the monster, and then we got fucking 2 hours of basically
a revenge story.
Yeah. Of a pissed off disciple of God, fucking child of God, getting what is it? Then I'm cool with that. The problem is, if it's 2.5 hours long, you know that it's going to be like 90 minutes of him making the monster, and then like an hour of the monster going on a little rampage.
I don't know, because again, in the book, the actual making of is early. And then the rest of it is him learning how to be human, learning how to write, learning how to speak by listening to people, and then tracking him down.
I'm up for it. It is the second most I'm up for a Frankenstein movie that's coming out.
Is it the Maggie Gyllenhaal one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That makes sense.
What else have we got going on? What else have we got that we watched? people we meet on vacation.
I will not be watching this.
I will.
I'm aware.
But it's like all these exotic locales, and then it looks like it's been lit with a single bulb.
yeah. That's it. It looks like it's been lit by just a couple of like those things that people use for when they're listing stuff on Vinted.
It fucks me off, man. Like, I know it's not an original complaint, but the whole Netflix style Bible thing is so flat, and it's just smooshing the creativity out of these things. Like, you think of like rom-coms in the 90s, and you know, your Nancy Meyers and your Nora Ephrons and whatnot, and they look fucking ace. Like, they look ace.
Sleepless in Seattle's a great looking movie.
Yeah, I mean, It's Complicated was shot by fucking Janusz Kaminski, for God's sake, you know. So, and this looks like it was shot by Netflix's AI, did color grading. I mean, you know, fucking whatever. It's based on a book, is it? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I think it's very smart to put this out in January, and you know, like, have people feel some sort of placebo effect warmness.
Yeah, that's it. And I will watch the shit out of it and expect it to be absolute garbage.
That's fair. As long as your expectations are where they need to be.
Oh, they are low. Sure, I got low. Shelby Oaks.
Is this a new trailer? I haven't seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely there for this. It sounds mental. It looks a bit mental. It's got Mike Flanagan as an executive producer, which is why it was on my radar, and I was like, ooh, Shelby Oaks, when we saw the trailer was on there. So yeah, I'm keen for this.
This must be out soon, eh? I feel like it's been knocking around for a bit.
Yeah. Does it have a release date on here? Can't see one.
It must be October.
Yeah. I think as it played festivals, is that why it feels like it's been around for
Yeah,
ages?
it's been on the edge for a while. Jay Kelly, the first trailer. I feel like it's the third trailer I've watched for it. Every 18 months, no Bound Back movie from Netflix.
I mean, at least it looks nice.
Yep. Right. I'm looking forward to this.
This should be catnip for me. It really should be.
The thing is, I've warmed to Bound Back more recently because I enjoyed the past couple of his films. I wouldn't say I'm a Bound Back fan. I've just enjoyed the past couple of his films because he seems to have pulled away from his self-indulgences of, oh, it's so difficult being upper class and a filmmaker and being around this business. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard life for us.
Is that his thing?
And then Jay Kelly seems a little bit like it's more of that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I think you mentioned it. I think when we were chatting about it on WhatsApp, Ian, it does seem like George Clooney's playing a version of himself, but it's not the version of himself that people think he is.
I mean, it's so tiring being George Clooney appears to be what this film is. And I regret the fact that I've been George Clooney because I've missed things in my life.
The thing is, I think there's a moment that you can trace where George Clooney chose misery over enjoyment.
When he directed Leatherheads.
No. There's a genuine moment, and I think you can trace it. And it's the year when he was nominated for... it's the year he won an Oscar. It's the moment he won an Oscar. Because he comes out and the first thing he says in his acceptance speech isn't, oh my God, thank you very much, or this is an amazing honour. It's he looks at his Academy Award and goes, so I guess I'm not winning for Best Director then. And it's like, oh, and literally since then, he's just been miserable. He's just seemed like, oh, it's so tough being George Clooney. It's like, I just don't think it is, mate.
I mean, he needs to direct better films.
Yeah. Because he's a good director.
No,
He just keeps making the sort of films that you look at and go, George, could you make just one movie again that you don't think that your dad would really like?
I mean, I remember at LFF a few years back, like when you have the press credentials, you like for the evening films, you have to enter a ballot for tickets, and like wasn't really getting any nibbles on anything, and then me and Jord, you weren't there, were you, Mark?
I don't think I was there at this one, no.
No, it was like me and Jord and someone else, and for the life of me, I can't remember who. But like we all got tickets for the Tender Bar, and it was just like, oh, they're just trying to fill seats. And it was, but I mean, literally, I was sat in the row in front of Amal Clooney and her mum, and it was like, what? And it just felt like, Jesus Christ, there's so little interest in this George Clooney directed film that we're letting these unwashed fucks sit here.
The thing is, I'm saying he's a good director. I'm going back and looking at it. Confession of a Dangerous Mind, I think, is a good film. I think that's a good film. I think Good Night, Good Luck is alright. I mean, Leatherheads is bad. Ides of March is good. Since then, he's not made anything good. Actually, I didn't mind Tender Bar.
Tender Bar was alright. The Midnight Sky was alright.
The Midnight Sky was
like,
yeah, it was just a bit like, oh my god, just can you just cheer up a little bit, man?
But like The Boys on the Boat, I didn't even bother seeing.
It's garbage.
Sure,
It's just not very good. Like it's basically Leatherheads, but they're on a boat.
Yeah, I mean Suburbicon, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We've missed a lot of years of George Clooney being a movie star because he thought he was a director. And that's a real shame.
Yeah. Yeah, if you look at it, he's not done a lot in the past 15 years.
Acting-wise, no.
Huh?
No. So, yeah, I mean, I'm worried that the reception to this film is going to be so meh that it's going to deprive us of Adam Sandler winning an Oscar. He will get nominated. I'm worried he's not going to win, even though if he doesn't win, then it looks like Stellan Skarsgård's going to win an Oscar.
I don't know if I want to live in a world where Adam Sandler has an Oscar
I do.
for acting.
I do. He's a good actor and he's deserved it for all the years that he's put in.
It's not a legacy win.
Fuck off. So many of our legacy wins.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's a good actor. Adam Sandler is a good actor. And, you know, weirdly, his contribution to cinema, for the scale of how much his fucking movies have made over the years, is bigger than people give him credit for, I think.
It's the fact that he's just an absolute mensch as well. Like, just the loveliest guy and has not forgotten his friends and...
To his detriment sometimes.
No, absolutely. But yeah, I respect that. And let's see, I think the fact that he's married to Laura Dern in this and they seem to be having marital trouble, I'll watch that. I'll watch that, no problem. So, but, yeah, it's about an actor realising that he's missed out on things in life is just, pass me the smallest fucking violin you've got.
Yeah. It is a bit like, give it away then. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's a bit like my reaction to Brad Pitt in Brad Pitt's character in Babylon. It's like, fuck off, mate. You've had a nice life. Yeah, you're going to go up there and shoot yourself, are you? Well done.
The thing is, at least he was like, do you know what? I can't preach all this shit. I need to just go. Right, I've got one more. Have you got any more here?
No, I don't think so actually.
Because I'm not going to talk about Avatar: Fire and Ash, the game trailer.
Well, I'll talk. I mean, I'll just say it does look like it does just look like a theme park ride at this point, and you know that's. Jury's out for me. Like, I kind of feel like if the reviews are like, yeah, it's going to get Oscar nominations and whatnot, then I'll probably just see it out of duty. Also, Lottie has watched about an hour of the first Avatar and was into it. So, and like, I'd like to just get her wanting to go to the cinema. So I might fall on the sword for that.
But at what cost, Ian? At what cost?
Well, I mean, the thing is, I will not subscribe to James Cameron's capitalist machine either. But like, by the way, Noel brings that up every now and then in the boy chat, and it's like one of the best things you've ever said.
I'll take it.
But I will be supportive of the get my daughter to actually like going to the cinema movement.
The thing there is it's one of those, it's the trickle down effect. If Ian goes because he's going because of that, which I think is a perfectly reasonable reason to go, I'll go so that we can talk about it on here. I don't expect you to go.
I will not.
But I will go for that.
Maybe I'll do a Downton Abbey and just like watch number 4 with no context.
I mean, the way things are going, number 4 will be 72 hours long because this is 3 hours 12 minutes,
and it won't come out for another like 15 years. Like the dragging out of this is ridiculous. What's your last one that you were going to talk about?
Why?
Because I have one that I wanted to mention, but I think you guys have probably spoken about it before.
Go on then.
So we saw the trailer for Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah.
In the cinema, which I hadn't seen before.
All right.
I'd just be interested to know your thoughts because I think it looks fucking mint.
Oh, it looks amazing. It looks great.
It comes out on Boxing Day. I am so fucking up for going out, like going to, have a break from
Christmas
like
shit.
Extended family stuff and just escape into this for a couple of hours.
It just looks fucking mint.
Yeah, it's. I like the fact that we've got that both of the Safdie brothers have got movies coming out in the next few months. They both look like they're made by people who have a very similar outlook, but both look independently unique.
What's the other one?
Smashing Machine.
Of course, yeah. Which, yeah. I feel like he has taken a step back, and now I'm ready to welcome him back if he's not going to bang on about his fucking... Is it gin with him? No. Tequila. So, yeah. But yeah, no, Smashing Machine and...
Nice.
But yeah, like, the fact that they've made such a compelling looking movie and, well, hopefully movie, but trailer about a ping pong man is an achievement.
Looks very good. Very much looking forward to it. Looking forward to the fact that it seems to be like. So I was watching an interview with Benny Safdie, and he was talking about one of his big inspirations behind the Smashing Machine was Rocky 3. And he said, and the reason behind that is Rocky 1 he loses, but he actually wins because he's a Mickey fighter, he's a bum fighter who is thrown in there as a bit of a patsy, and he wins the heart of America. So he loses, but he wins. Rocky 2, he wins. So Rocky 3, he gets his ass handed to him by Clubber Lang. He properly gets beat. So it's the third movie where you actually see him like that, and then he's got to build himself back up. But different how he became. He's got to put himself back up from within standing. He said that was the inspiration. That's the film that he took cues from for Smashing Machine. He said, and also at the same time, you've got that video shot on video aesthetic that they've gone for with the Smashing Machine, which you can see it's got that 80s to 90s home video aesthetic to it. Where you've got Josh Safdie is he's looked at it and his inspirations behind how he's looking at Mighty Supreme is Godfather Part 2 and Once Upon a Time in America. He wants that kind of look, that mid-century.
Yeah.
You want that Gordon
Look.
Willis shit.
Yeah.
It looks like it was really hard to light it that
Yeah,
way. Look,
yeah. It's all very. It's got a weird. It's not sepia, but it's got that that golden grey and brown hue to it. It's similar to what the Brutalist had to it.
stop fucking talking dirty to me.
Yeah, and it
Like a
just looks
period
that.
movie made in the 70s kind of
Yeah,
vibe. Yeah.
yeah. You've got that, and it's the good thing about it is you've got these two people who made very good movies together, and now making very good separate movies.
Yeah.
But still retaining an individual stylistic. They look like they're people who are going to enjoy. When Letterboxd puts out a list of films that inspired this, you know they're going to have picked every movie on there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, it was this, it was this, it was this, this.
Yeah. I have to say as well, Timmy Charles has either got really good instincts or really good people around him, because he's kind of knocking it out of the park.
I think it's a mixture of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of both, but he is a bit of a student of cinema as well.
Yeah, it does. I think I think it was Martin Scorsese was talking about him in an interview that I saw, where he was saying it's good because he seems to ask people a lot of the right questions, and it's he said I was speaking to him about something. I think Martin Scorsese might be, he is a producer on a movie. I know he did a short movie with him, a commercial with him, but I think he was a producer on a movie he did as well. And he was saying that the great thing was, he said to me that if it doesn't feel exactly right, he will not do it. So if there's a shred of doubt, he said no matter how big the paycheck is, he will not do it at the moment, because
I think another interesting quirk of this, though, is Timothée Chalamet has a lot of young female hot girl fans because he's a good-looking dude. If that means that, like, these kids are going to see Bunny Ears cinema rather than shite because he makes good choices, that's great. That's fucking great. That's like, I know she's a monster now, but that's like J.K. Rowling getting kids to read. It's getting these sort of, I would say, early to mid-20s girls into cinemas watching, like, proper films rather than, like I say, shite. It's great. It's a great thing.
do you know what else a proper film?
Oh, God, is this going to be stupid? What?
No, it's not going to be stupid.
No, it is going to be stupid. What is it? Like fucking Goofy the movie?
Goofy movie is a great movie, actually, to be honest.
Sure.
There's no getting away from it. The Goofy movie is a great movie.
What is it, Mark?
Greenland 2 Migration.
I didn't watch this because I still haven't seen Greenland. You do your thing, mate.
Genuinely, I'm excited for this. It looks fun. It's just a proper, like, good-looking disaster movie.
Love a disaster movie.
Yeah.
What's the premise then? Because I'm assuming they get to Greenland at the end of Greenland.
Yeah. So the idea is there's in Greenland there's a meteor is about to hit the Earth, and it will be a catastrophic event. So it will basically destroy all manner of life on the Earth, and their thing in Greenland is they've got to get to these bunkers in Greenland there, and they do at the end. Spoiler for Greenland, but then again, of course they're going to get to there, otherwise it would be called Somewhere Near Greenland, Gerard Butler Dies. But this is, right, they've been in the bunker, but now they need to actually start. They need to get out because things ain't right in the bunker, and they've been there 5 years. This is what the trailer says to you. So they need to migrate to these canyons where the nuclear storms can't get to. And that seems to be the story there. But it just looks, you know what? I'm going to have a fucking great time in the cinema watching Gerard Butler still look like he thinks that he could do all of this physical stuff, but it also looks like he'd have to slow down and stop a little bit because he's he's enjoyed some good sandwiches. Yeah. What do you think of it, Bex?
Greenland
you,
2?
Yeah, because you have seen Greenland.
Apparently. Yeah, no, it looks really good. Love a disaster movie.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got like Day After Tomorrow vibes to me. Like when I was watching it was like the bit where they're trying to get into the thing and it's like last minute and they have to climb over the thing.
Well, the weather.
New Year's Eve movie.
Yeah. Yeah, down for Greenland too. I mean, Greenland was one of those movies that shocked people in how well it did. So I think it ended up. Yeah, I think. Bear in mind, it came out in the middle of COVID, and it did over $50 million. But was like really. I think it. Remember reading said that it did really, really well on
Streaming.
On streaming, like,
Yeah.
it shot it up, and it was like, all right, we can eke out a sequel out of this for sure. Because it was at the time, I think it was like one of the most watched movies on streaming.
Fair dues.
Yeah, but that's it for trailers. For me.
Okie dokie. All right, well, let's warm up, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's warm up. So, The Strangers Chapter 2 is directed by Rennie Harlin and stars Madeline Stop Trying to Make Petch Happen. I mean, it doesn't really star anyone else, really.
It's got JD Vance in it.
The guy with the tattoo.
Yeah. A man who you can look at and go, you've never been drunk, have you? Like, in your entire life, you have never been drunk. It's the worst.
Considering he's basically supposed to be like an alcoholic,
Yeah.
like rich kid. Like,
Yeah.
he does look like he's got like 0% body fat.
Yeah, and the great thing is his idea of drunk acting is just to aggressively swig out the bottle and just lean forwards and then backwards a little bit. like you try to focus on something.
Right.
We'll get into this because there's some chat in here.
Yeah, Strangers Chapter 2. So we didn't see Strangers Chapter 1 in the cinema. I watched it on my elliptical.
I mean, that's fair.
And yet, I found myself at a Sunday evening screening of Strangers Chapter 2 because I just wanted to go see... I was in the mood for a shit horror film. So this sees us... well, the mid... I think it was the mid-credits of Chapter 1 seems to intimate that a stranger had managed to get into her hospital bed without her knowing...
Yeah.
And was lying next to her.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
No,
that don't happen.
So yeah, she, the lead girl, can't remember what her name is
Mia.
Sure, Mia. She's in hospital, and strangers come to try and kill her.
Yeah.
They, but then also there's some flashbacks to one of the strangers' childhood, which genuinely kind of felt a bit Argento-y. Like, I thought, like, at some points, I thought there was going to be like, la, la,
Yeah. I did think we were going to get a little bit of the Deep Red tune.
yeah. I feel like that was intentional because, like, Rennie Harlin does know his horror. You know, he directed an Elm Street film, and so, and I'll just start just by saying that it's obviously shit. I was never bored, and I'm okay with giving up another hour and a half of my life to see, like, what actually happens in Chapter 3. I'm not invested. It's just at times with this, there is a sense of kind of Euro horror crazy, which I was into, because they've had to expand out of the premise of the first one and I liked that in the way that I like the more batshit stuff in an Argento film.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna lay the table with that. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, I really liked it. To be fair, it's probably daft and it's not doing a lot. And you get to the end and you're like, what the fuck? We've only found out who one of them is. What the fuck? But it. So there's a clip that does the rounds of Anya Taylor-Joy saying that she's got a thing about feminine rage and doing a cute little kick with her foot. That this film's giving feminine rage, and I'm really here for that. Like the first one, Madeline Petch is fine in it. In this one, she is fucking angry, and it's just really a joy to watch. Like she just gets fucking pissed off at a lot of points, and you would, but at the same time, like there's no real damseling on her part. She is just no, fuck it. I need to get myself out of this situation. What the fuck do I do?
Everything wrong.
Everything wrong, yeah, probably. But, I mean, the bit where she flipped the ambulance really pissed me off, because you just brake hard.
Yeah, just brake. It's almost like she did that, and afterwards she'll have gone, like later on, she'll be sat and go, why did I just fucking brake?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, she's not helped by the fact that on 2 separate occasions, someone is trying to help her and they are immediately arrowed in the head.
Yeah, you know as soon as that guy walks round to the other side of the it's like, he's going to get an arrow in his eye.
Funny.
Like, he's going to get an arrow in his eye. Like, you're so dead, mate. Like, you're so dead. You know, to the point of where, again, what she should probably have done is gone, that's fine, but can you just get in the car before somebody arrows you in the head?
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say it's you know, a classic of the genre. But it is good. It's quite interesting in what it's like. I don't even want to say attempting to do, because I think what it's attempting to do, it achieves. It's just not setting its own personal goals particularly high, but it's good. And there's a bit where wild boar,
A boar.
gets absolutely fucking eviscerated, which is great. He's a dick.
I mean, it's not the fucking boar's fault, is it?
I mean, to be fair, I said to you, didn't I? I whispered to you while we were in the cinema. You know when you see like fucking Monty Python movies and someone gets killed and they take fucking ages to die? That was that boar.
Oh, the boar did some great acting, yeah.
Yeah, it did. And then like she was watching it slowly die and evidently got frustrated that it was taking too long and then just fucking went to town on it again. It was great.
Yeah.
I found that bit really depressing, actually. Like how long the camera held on it, like bleeding out, was like really like I kind of get what it was going for. You know, like her kind of like her brutality there, and you know that absolutely. But the thing,
do you know what I think helped with that bit not being too upsetting though?
What?
The quite poor animatronics.
Oh, it was
like
CG,
if it looked, was it CG?
That was CG, yeah.
If it looked more like a real boar, I think that would have been more upsetting. The fact that it was quite evidently fake helped me not be quite as upset in that scene. Sorry, Ian, to cut across.
I think that's totally a fair point. I mean, this is where I was talking about the Euro horror. Like, just having that wild boar come out of nowhere reminded me of, like, the monkey at the end of Phenomena. You know, it's that kind of, fuck it, let's just have an animal attack.
Yeah. What's this movie missing? This movie missing something. Needs more boar. There isn't any boar in it. Exactly.
It felt, and I mean, we said this off mic before the start of the recording, but I just thought it was really funny that at the start, it's like there's like not much going on, and then suddenly it's a first-person point of view of something rushing at her. It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on now? And then you don't see anything for ages.
Yeah, it goes on for a while.
Yeah, and the car's just rocking, and I was just like, do they genuinely not have the money to actually show what the fuck is going on here? And then when it's revealed, it's like, wow. And then the fucking icing on the cake is when the stranger comes up, and it cuts to a flashback of her and another one of the strangers in a pen with boars running around, and he's talking about trading up the boars, and it's basically so someone actually sicked the boar on her.
Yeah. So it's like, have you done this before? Is this the moment where one of the strangers has gone, I've got this fucking crossbow thing. I could just crossbow it, because I keep crossbowing people nearer, but I could just crossbow. He's gone, oh no, wait. We can borrow. I have been training this fucking bar, teasing him, singing off key for goddamn years. We are releasing this bar.
And this is the thing. It's a moment like that where I'm like, right, chapter 3 could go properly batshit if it wanted to.
It really could.
Because it can't just be her running to a place, hiding from them, or someone trying to help, and then them getting killed again. It can't be that again.
There can't be another person about to get into a car with her that gets arrowed through the eye unless she goes, seriously?
Or that poor woman at the horse stable is just like, it's the sheriff. Bang, dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that sheriff, when you catch Richard Brake in your movie, he's gonna be a Brian, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming he's not one of the strangers, but he's going
to be a dad, though, isn't he?
Into what they're doing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's absolute kind of like it's Bobbins the movie for a large part of it.
I really liked it,
but I would be lying if I said I didn't enjoy it. But also, I mean, because I'm fairly certain that Petch is an executive producer on these movies.
Yeah.
And like, so she's throwing a bit of a Petch behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's staggering that literally the script just has her just making the wrong decision at every single turn. Like, there's a moment where she's on the run in the hospital and she's just like she's making as much noise as possible. She might as well have a pot and pan and be banging them together. And she's got a choice. It's either go out through what looks like a window, which you could quite easily run at and just break through, right? And it's outside, or down some stairs.
Is that when she goes
into a morgue?
Yeah.
And you look, and she goes, "Down I go." It's like, no.
Do you know what I really did enjoy though?
What?
You know when she's hiding from him somewhere and she's behind some stuff and she knocks a thing over.
Yeah.
And she just like goes, "Oh fuck." Fuck's sake. And it's like it's quite human. Like, I think her performance in it is quite like, she does like get annoyed at herself at points.
Oh, yeah.
and stuff like that, which I feel like you don't often see. Like, you'll see them like knock something over and then be scared, but not like, oh, why did I just do something so stupid?
Yeah.
There's a self-awareness to it that I appreciated.
I mean, just in terms of silly things as well, I noted how loud she's being when she leaves the hospital and just smacks the shit out of the door as well. Like,
yeah.
It's very loud. But then also, what apparently isn't very loud is that basically entirety of that the lake house people being murdered, like in the other room.
Yeah.
Tortured and murdered.
That must have taken a while, and she didn't hear shit.
Nope, did not give a flying fuck. Maybe she did.
I almost feel like is there going to be some sort of twist in chapter 3 where it turns out she was in on it or some shit? I don't know. Why not?
Because the other cop does say, I think it could be her. No, it's the random woman who comes up and sits with him, isn't it? Says to the cops, it's her. She's doing it. It'd be fucking funny if she was right.
Yeah.
Even though the fact that it looks like everybody in that diner is in on it.
In on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, because like chapter 1 was absolute shite. I think.
Oh yeah. But mainly because of the guy.
Yeah, but that's I think that's it. It was like he was such an arsehole to her. Like, because he absolutely warranted being killed in that thing. She is better off without him.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, I'm going to say it's definitely shit. I do think it's shit. But it's a pretty mild shit.
The thing is, I'm not quite Geostorm. I'm not quite Geostorm on it because I just don't think it's fun enough to be Geostorm.
I think, yeah.
But I do think it's shit. But I will go and see the third because I kind of want to see where it's going.
I'll go see it in the cinema. I will see chapter 3 in the cinema.
Yeah.
Did you guys stay for the mid credits trailer?
No, we did
Where
not.
there is a shot of her standing up with the strangers with someone else tied up.
Oh,
Damn it.
Which
No,
maybe
we'd done 2 movies back to back by that point, hadn't we? And we were ready to go home.
yeah.
Yeah, for context, listeners, these guys watched this half an hour after one battle after another.
Double dip the cinema. I mean, where are you, Bex, with it?
I mean, definitely not shit.
I mean, that's bold, but I like it.
That's great.
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it way more than the first one. Way more than the first one. Largely because that fucking waste of skin wasn't in it. But, well, he was, but flashback.
I mean, you mean simp job? Can't even call him skin job.
Yeah. No, I really enjoyed it. I really appreciated Madeleine Petch in this one. I don't know whether I don't like her or I don't like her because you like redheads with junk in the trunk.
Yep.
And that's basically what she is, and it's like a jealousy thing. But as a kind of default position, I don't like her, but I really enjoyed her in this.
Yeah. I mean, our audience vote is 100% shit. Which I think if you turned to Rennie Harlan and went, hey, Rennie, right, I honestly thought your film was 100% shit, he'd go, I don't give a shit.
No.
Yeah, no,
I got it made.
So you're going to go see chapter 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I am, Ren. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. One of my barometers is would I watch it again? And yes. Happily.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, he's got 3 movies out next year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that fucker's a machine. Fair play.
Yeah. And the amazing thing is, he's got 3 movies out next year. There's The Strangers Chapter 3. He's got a movie that stars Ben Kingsley and Aaron Eckhart, which I know is not saying much nowadays, but they are still in it. And a movie starring Samuel L. Jackson.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he must be good to work with.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He's been around for fucking decades. People know him. Like, he's worked with Samuel L. Jackson before.
Yeah.
Like, a couple of times.
Yep.
So, you know...
Long Kiss Goodnight, Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah, exactly.
Cleaner. Yeah, he's worked with quite a bit, actually. He might crop up in the next one of these.
Yeah. Right,
You
okay,
are.
Stranger
Pretty
Chapter 2. I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it was in my surprises of the year. And I'm still saying
Fair.
shit.
Yep.
You know.
But that's it. It wasn't boring. It was just... But it was fun. But not quite fun enough to be Geostorm.
Honestly, the reveal of what inspires that is Tamra there. Like,
Yeah.
what she did is like... And then the boys' reaction...
Yeah.
That is shit you'd get in an Argento.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
The boy's like, oh, I'm into this.
Not really into before. I was more into Tamara, but now that you've murdered her with a rock,
Yeah.
I'm horny for you.
Yeah.
I need more flashbacks.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm going to further tease things out. What you guys been watching, or what have you been playing?
You've been playing. You've started Silent Hill, haven't you? Oh,
Yeah, I'm really not very far into it. It's been a bit of a week, hasn't it?
I've had a busy week.
Yeah, and I don't want to play it when I'm distracted. And I died horribly and was like, I'm not ready to master this combat yet. It's too early in the game, and all I've got is a broken sword. So I've not gone back to it. I think finishing work has emotionally exhausted me to the point where I've just needed to catch up on sleep. So, I mean, we haven't really watched a terribly huge amount, have we? Because we've been playing an awful lot of Stardew Valley.
We have gone down a bit of a Stardew Valley rabbit hole. I've watched a couple of things.
Is incredible. You're both playing it. I knew Mark was.
we sort of Mark plays and I tell him what to do.
Yeah.
I organise him. So have you played it, Ian?
Rules. I know what it is. I haven't played it. I love that for the both of you. That's so fun.
So we literally we had a bit of a night of it the other night, didn't we? Where we accidentally went to bed at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we were playing Stardew Valley, and that was me going, Becky, we need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not at work tomorrow, but I do need to be up to go into work.
And that night I had a dream about Stardew Valley where we were the people in Stardew Valley.
Yeah. So for anyone who doesn't know, Stardew Valley is it's a farm life simulator, but done as like cartoons.
Yeah.
And so, like, at the moment, and it's split into 4 seasons. Each season is 28 days. And you can grow different things in different seasons, etc. And you have these little challenges that you have to do as well to get better at things. So you can go fishing, you can go into the mines.
I have uttered the sentence, we really need to go and do some mining, Mark, but it's taken so long to water these crops. Far too much in the last week or so.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're basically doing it like that, where I basically get told what to do and have to control the little man who has got a wife.
Yeah.
I'm married, aren't I, in the game?
Yeah, he's married to a redhead.
I'm married to a redhead.
She got a big ass.
She's got a booty. Mark's got a type.
And it ain't me.
Apparently not.
So we've been playing a lot of that, where basically I just get you basically say, no, we need to build a new barn. We need to upgrade our barn. I'm like, but can't I do this? No.
And we needed a pig, Mark.
We need a pig to get truffles because we need that to finish off this bit in the community centre.
Yeah.
All right then.
Basically made him go to the community centre, see what all the different things were that you needed to bring to it. Made a list in a notebook, and we've been checking them off, haven't we?
Yeah. So we're getting there. So yeah, we've been down a bit of a Stardew Valley hole, but it's
incredibly relaxing.
It's an incredibly relaxing game. It's quite therapeutic to play.
Apart from when you want to go mining and you've got all your crops to water, but we've got sprinklers now.
We've got
so
sprinklers
it's
now.
fine.
We've got the iridium sprinklers.
Yeah, we've got a greenhouse as well.
We've got a greenhouse.
Yeah.
And we've got
pigs and cows and goats and
Yeah,
chickens
we've got-
and rabbits. It's so exciting.
that have all got individual names that every day you have to pet them at least once to keep them happy.
Yeah.
We've got a cat called Cooper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So we've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. We have watched a couple of things.
Is there not a co-op mode or something though?
There probably is, but the way that we do it kind of it works for us, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah. But we also watch Spy Game.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, because it's Spy Game, it's Tony Scott, it's Robert Redford going, I can't do a lot of the jumpy around action bits that I used to be able to do, but do you know what I can do? I can talk, and I can look at shit, and I can look like I'm the smartest man in every room, but the people in that room don't know I'm the smartest man in that room.
I love how this movie is formatted, though.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
It's, and I always like the fact that Brad Pitt is, weirdly, he's one of those guys who is, one of the biggest movie stars of all time, I think now you can say. He's won an Academy Award, he's not this, but he's a proper bona fide legend of been a movie star. But it's great when he's in movies that he basically goes, nope, Brad Pitt isn't the star of this movie, this person is. And it's always good when he's in Redford things, because he so clearly just fucking loved Robert Redford and was like his hero.
Yeah.
That he will just absolutely just go, this guy's great. Like, don't watch this for me, watch it for this guy. And Redford gets to just talk to people in rooms and be really fucking smart. And then with that, you've got Tony Scott in that, like, real fucking, like, I have found a groove in, like, the noughties of having things sweeping across, but it still looks fucking great, and it's got like a noughties it sounding soundtrack, but it doesn't feel, it's not like just fucking people with spiky hair sat at computers going, I'm gonna hack the mainframe. That it's just a really fucking entertaining movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, really enjoyed rewatching Spy Game. Always enjoy rewatching it. It's a lot of fun, and a great kind of villain in Stephen Delane, who I always thought that should have been bigger. Stephen Delane. It seems like he should have, at some point, he should have had a breakout role as probably like a Bond villain that he'd have been fucking. Was he? Is he in Thrones? Is he a Throner? The Crown he was in. Yeah, he was in Thrones, 24 episodes.
Yeah, who did he play? What does it say he played?
Stannis Baratheon.
Baratheon.
Oh, Stannis Baratheon.
Him as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, so, I mean, that's the thing, man. I kind of, like, I feel like that guy probably just made his nut and now he's just happy doing his shit. Like, what has he actually been in lately?
Lately, he was in a film called The Outrun. That Saoirse Ronan film.
The Saoirse Ronan alcoholic one. Yeah. Okay.
And he's been in a couple of like TV bits.
Oh yeah, fucking 23 episodes of Alex Rider.
Yeah. You know, like when you see these TV shows that have run for like 5 seasons and you've never heard of them.
Yeah, no, what the fuck? That's that that Stormbreaker film with that guy that no one wants to work with because he's a cunt. What's his name? He was the one in Magic Mike who they didn't invite back.
Alex Pettyfer.
That's him. That's the fucker. Yeah. He was in an Alex Rider film. And now there's an Alex Rider TV series. Mate, seriously, like, content. There's a Netflix show about Guinness, which is trying to be, like...
Stephen Knight in it.
Yeah, I think so. It's like, apparently it's like Succession, but about Guinness. It's like, what?
Yeah. And yeah, it was also in that...
I'm going to do Game of Thrones about San Miguel.
That Chaos, the Jeff Goldblum series that nobody watched because people don't like Jeff Goldblum.
I watched it.
You watched it? Yeah. People like the idea of Jeff Goldblum more than they actually like Jeff Goldblum.
I thought it was quite good.
And have you watched anything solo? You watched anything solo? No. And we also watched Streets of Fire, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yes.
It's just a fucking banger, innit?
Well, we've been out for a couple of drinks, haven't we? And then we came back and we were having nachos, weren't we?
Yes, we were.
And so we'll have nachos, and we're like, right, what can we watch? And then I decided, couldn't think of anything to watch, so I was like, right, we'll watch something that we've got in our Apple library. And Streets of Fire just kind of fit the bill perfectly because it's a rock and roll fable, and it's fucking beautiful. It's just great. We've done a commentary on it once. It's just a beautifully wonderful, silly, but great movie.
Yeah, it is. There's some sartorial choices.
There's some sartorial choices. It's Walter Hill going, everything's a Western look. Just a great time. Streets of Fire. Michael Paré, a guy who I once saw an interview where somebody asked him, why weren't you a bigger movie star? Because, you had the look, the physicality, you know, you had a great screen presence. Why weren't you a bigger movie star? And his response was two things. One, I was a prick.
Aww.
Two, I was an alcoholic prick. That's it. He said, you can't be. It's like you can't do what I do and just be a prick to everybody, and then look at it 10 years later and go, why does no one want to hire me? Like, it's my own fault.
Oh, that makes me kind of sad.
And it's just like that, and it's like yeah, but fair enough. It was quite nice, refreshing to see him just be really honest about it.
He's apparently got a new film coming out in 2026.
He's gone back to working, and he seems to be doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
you're never going to get that self-reflection from Mickey Rourke, are you?
No, Mickey. He will do for 35 seconds, and then he'll try and punch somebody. The best Mickey Rourke story ever, though, is in Peter Crouch's second biography.
What?
So Peter Crouch tells a story. Peter Crouch has written sort of like he's written three effectively autobiographies. One is just a straight up autobiography, and he's written two, and I can't remember what they're called. But they're basically just stories about being a footballer. But being a footballer, they call it How to Be a Footballer, yeah, How to Be a Footballer and How to Be a Footballer too.
Great.
And so I listen to the audiobooks of them, and it's him narrating them. And then basically, the first one is like a stories about, look, this is how I became a footballer. And it's just like little vignette stories about how bits that happened along the way. And the second one is just more stories about it. And he tells a story about the fact that he went on like they went on like a lad's holiday at the end of the season with some of his friends, and they went to Ibiza. He said on the first night they bumped into Mickey Rourke out with some of his friends, and he said so they had a couple of drinks with Mickey Rourke. He said, and then the second night they met up again with Mickey Rourke and were having a drink with Mickey Rourke and had a night out with Mickey Rourke, who then he said Mickey Rourke basically arranged for us to go on like this party cruise thing, for like an all-day drinking thing on this yacht the next day. He said, and we all were sleeping in that same big suite, and he said, I just remember waking up to all of this banging on the door at like 8 a.m. and asked like one of the guys that was with me, like, what's going on? He said, and the guy went over, looked out of like the peephole in the door and went, it's Mickey Rourke. Like, why is he here at 8 a.m? Said, so we just left him and pretend like we didn't hear him because we just run out of partying, and Mickey Rourke doesn't run out of partying. So if Mickey, you're listening, get in touch, mate. He said, I have actually met him since, and he did remember who I was. He said, but yeah, it's just the guy doesn't know how to not party, and we'd run out of party. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, for what we've watched this week, because we played Stardew Valley at 3 a.m. one night.
I played 5 hours of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I was like, if I don't delete this now, I'm going to play it for another 30 hours.
Those games are long.
And I mean, that's the first part of a trilogy that tells the story of the original Final Fantasy VII, which was just one game.
I mean, ain't there like 21 of those games or something insane?
Oh, yeah, but I mean, Final Fantasy VII specifically, they remade basically like the first act, and there's like 3 of them that are all really long, encompassing basically the first game. They've just expanded it out. And, yeah, I got like 5 hours in, and I got to a point where I was like, this is ace, but I'm gonna get like really, I need to play this.
And before that happens, it's a I'm not gonna finish this pack. I'm gonna throw them away now.
It was exactly that, and it drives Lottie nuts. Like, she's like, but are you having fun? And I'm like, yeah, I am. So why do you keep doing this? And it's like, because I'm not 11 and just have hours in the day. You know, but I mean, my God, it was great. But anyway, because I didn't play more Final Fantasy VII, I watched some stuff.
That's fair.
Like, that's the thing. I love doing this podcast. I do wonder, if I didn't do this podcast, would I just play video games? I think that answer might be yes. So maybe this podcast is healthy. So.
The thing is, it is, because like the thing there is, and I agree, but I'm very much if I'm enjoying something, I never consider it a waste. But then again, what I will say to you about that is, I downloaded the free trial of AFC 26, and my love affair with football games has been long standing. You know, I have played them to death. You know, it would often be, back in the old days of actually owning a physical copy of something, the copy of Pro Evolution or FIFA or whatever would come out of the PlayStation and the other one would go back in, and that would be it. I think, with the exception of when you played games, for me, a lot of the time, PlayStations were just FIFA or Pro Evo machines for me. I've got a 10-hour box set. I've had it for a week. I've had opportunity to play it. I went to go on to it to play it the other day, and it flashes up and tells you how long you've got to like the minute left to play. Bear in mind, I've loaded it up and played it 3 times now. I still have 9 hours and 36 minutes to go. Because I'm just like, this is fucking boring.
Yeah. I'm doing this, but I could be farming right now.
I was like, I could be doing anything else.
Is it that bad?
Yeah. It's... when people used to say to me, but it's just the same every year, I used to be like, but it's not. It is now. Like, it just is now. It's the same game. They'll come out and say, oh no, it's got this, it's got this, it's got this, it's got this. Like, I think you could just be talking shite. You could just be saying something that the game already did, but giving it a name now. So you can say, oh yeah, but now this has active dynamic one-on-one defending. It's like, but was that there in the last one? You've just called it something now. And that's what it is. So it's bobbins. So anyway,
look,
movies are great.
I'll admit, I spent £90 on the Ultimate Edition of FC26. I played it for 3 hours, and I might not play it again. Like,
that's the problem, is they haven't updated career mode at all, which is the mode I like playing, and so all they've done is they've added bits on that I don't like. I don't give a shit if Fabrizio Romano is tweeting on it.
Oh God, is he in it?
Yeah, he tweets on it on a little like a social media thing, and it's like, I don't give a shit about that. And things like like I watched a video of a guy who does EAFC content, and so I thought, rather than playing it, I'll just let him play it, and I'll watch the occasional bit of this. And he was saying one thing they've added into career mode is there's unexpected events will happen, and they're not regular, and they're not like one a season or every 6 months, but they will happen at some point. And he was like, the clip that he did was about this unexpected event. He's like, oh, we've got an unexpected event. So this is the first one, we're 2.5 seasons in, we've got an unexpected event, and it was like, and it's like, oh my God, there was a problem with the players getting to the game due to some technical difficulties. Some players, he said, he's like, I think it's like I don't know what's happened, but that's it. He went, so we're going to be without, for this game, it looks like we're going to be without some players. And he gets it when he goes, all my players are available. He went, maybe they'll be tired. Maybe it's that they were on the plane too long. Everything's the same.
So I mean, like, and apologies because it's a bit dark, it's not like they're going to go, a player just died in a car crash.
Yeah.
You don't have them anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not like they're going to do that.
Especially as you can imagine that there might have been somebody at EA, like when Championship Manager introduced players getting cancer, and it was very quickly, you need to fucking pull that. But yeah, they're not going to do that.
Really?
Oh yeah, EA in I believe it was 2002, 2003, introduced players getting cancer. And I think I might remember the player, but John Scales actually had cancer, and that was the influence behind it. And he kind of went, "Could you just? That's not cool.
No.
No. Injuries, fine, but cancer, no. Let's keep some things out of it." Yeah.
And I mean, like, I know we're tangenting slightly, but with this news, have you guys seen this news about EA being taken private in like a $55 billion buyout?
Fucking hell.
So like so part of it is like the Saudi sports washing fund who have been buying a lot of video game properties, and then Jared Kushner's got some fucking private equity firm that's in on it as well, like all this shit, and it's already it's a lot of, alright, so they're not going to be interested in any of like the original stuff that EA does, so like the Mass Effect games or the Dragon Age games. All they're going to want and apparently this deal is going to load EA with $20 billion in debt as well.
So basically, your packs are going to go from being, you can get packs to you have to get packs to get a single player.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like EA. It feels like they're just going to focus on their sports titles, and it is going to be, what the fuck can we do to just get it knocking on the door, creaking it open, but not quite at pay to win.
Yeah.
How do we get there? And it's like, I could see your career modes getting shit like that going forward. Not just foot, like career modes.
Yeah, it will be. They'll be like, we've launched this great new feature where you can scan your image into and AI will generate your player for you. Yeah, it's $19.99.
Yeah, I mean,
but can I just regularly do the original design thing? I don't want to pay the $19.99. No. Can I have like a default player like James Milner? No. So if I want to play that bit of the game, it's $19.99. If you want your image in it, yeah, but I can't have another image. No.
It's I don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's basically, if you like anything in pop culture at the moment, there is some blood money in there somewhere.
Yeah,
like the Saudis have got investment in Nintendo, for fuck's sake. If you like Mario Kart, you're like to an extent legitimizing the fucking butchering and putting in a suitcase of a journalist.
Yeah, there's just breaking down the bits there. Like I don't. If Saudis bought my football club, that would be it for me. It'd destroy me. I would genuinely be heartbroken, but I wouldn't be able to moralistically do it. Whereas, like you say there, I don't expect people to just fucking throw their switches away.
No, I mean, yeah, that's, and it's a like minority stake and all that kind of stuff. EA now, to be honest, the people who care about, like, the people who wouldn't put their money into EA now, the Venn diagram of them and the people who like pay for FC points, it's probably pretty far apart anyway, so it probably doesn't matter. But it's It's what it's what it means with the video game industry, where you've got EA basically, they're like Split Fiction, that co-op game that I talked about a few months back. That's got the Sydney Sweeney film adaptation and whatnot coming. That was developed by this independent studio, Hazelight, who publish through EA, and it's like, is that kind of stuff going to happen anymore? Like, probably not. And I mean, video games have had a really, really rough couple of years with like job losses and consolidation and whatnot. Like, Microsoft literally just announced today that Game Pass Ultimate in the US is going up from $20 a month to $30 a month. It started at $10 a month, and that's the one where you can like just play all the latest games and whatnot. And there's no money in it anymore because Microsoft are now, we're all AI, fuck video games. They've just increased the prices of Xboxes as well. Like the premium Xbox in the US now. Guess how much the premium Xbox in the US is now? So one that, came out in 2020, 1 terabyte hard drive. Guess how much that is?
$400.
Take that number, double it, and add 50
$850
for an Xbox Series X. Like, I think it's 2 terabytes. Sorry,
but still, I mean, a 2 terabyte fucking hard drive is what, £50?
$850.
Jesus Christ! So basically, they don't want people to buy them.
No, I mean, that kind of feels like it because they do a
that
lot of cloud gaming, like
and tariffs.
Yeah, both. You can play. I can play Xbox Game Pass games on my TV through streaming if I want to now.
Wild, isn't it?
Like literally, my TV has an app for it, and it feels like they want to get out of that. They want to get out of hardware into software fully, and video games are in an interesting place. Like with Silent Hill F. I'm really, really glad that Konami are doing that because it's been how long since the last actual Silent Hill game other than the remake backs? Like a decade?
Yeah, a really long time, yeah.
And it's like, it's good that they're getting back into that. But it's anyway, I'm waffling. I like video games. I wish I had the time for them. When I retire, I hope I still have my faculties to play them.
The last one was, Silent Hill Downpour was 2012.
Yeah, there you go. Because Konami went fully into pachinko machines. They did PT that was supposed to be Silent Hills and then shit-canned that. And, got rid of Kojima and then he did his whole thing. By the way, Bex, that reminds me, a little bit of a segue, we were talking about the Kojima horror trailer last week. Did you watch it?
Oh shit, no, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Do you want me to go watch it now?
Right. Go watch it now while I'm talking about some shit and we'll come back to it.
You put it in the group, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah, good stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I really want to know what she thinks of that. So, okay, so I talked about... I watched some pretty thematically connected things. I'm thinking about the order in which to do them. Okay, here we go. So, I watched Tron, the original Tron.
The original.
So, both Tron and Tron Legacy are now Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos on Disney+. I would have bought Tron Legacy on 4K disc, and they've just released it, but only in Steelbook, and it's £35, and the same for Tron. And then they're releasing them in non-Steelbook formats in a couple of weeks' time. I want to watch them before Tron Ares comes out. So, I'm not going to... I decided I'm not going to be the mug who's going to pay £35 for a 4K Steelbook. And they're doing this knowing that people want to rewatch these films before Tron Ares.
Yep.
So they're doing the £35 ones before it comes out, and then the Monday after Ares comes out, they're doing the non-steelbook ones for £25.
Yep.
Which already paying £25 for a catalogue title, you just would not have done that 10 years ago for anything. And I could get into a whole thing about physical media, but I'm not going to. But that is so cheeky that I was like, fuck you, I'll just deal with the not as good quality on Disney Plus.
Because very quickly, you're right there.
Yeah, please.
Because the price literally was kind of set for how much the new media was. And so what happened was the old media would start to go down in price, and the new media would replace it at that high ticket price. And they keep raising that high ticket price, but it becomes a point where it's like, yeah, that's not worth it anymore, though. It's not a tangible amount.
The Criterion edition of Nightmare Alley on 4K that comes out in November is $34.99 on Amazon. It's $34.99 for one film, and I get that there's loads of features, and I get that, you know, support this kind of like boutique physical media and stuff like that. It's £35 for one film.
That's it.
It's so hard to justify it to myself.
That's it. It's the justifying it to yourself element, and I'm there with you on that. Because there's loads of physical media I'd like, but I can't justify it to myself.
25, I'd have no problem with it.
Yeah,
like it's £30 for Sorcerer Criterion that comes out on Monday,
and I want it, and I'm gonna get it, but but I'm a little bit like, yeah, I'm getting it, but it's on the limit for me.
I don't know whether I'll get it. It just I will watch it the once. I'll watch the extras. It will sit on the shelf, and maybe I watch it once or twice more. And that's the thing. Like, just when you're talking about video games, there I am. I spent 5 hours playing Final Fantasy VII. What did it cost me? Well, it was in my PlayStation Plus subscription, so, you know, like, divided by the amount of games I've downloaded and played off of that, fuck all. And that thing's so long that I'm complaining about it being so long. That's like, you know, but yeah, man, it's rough. So I was just like, fuck it. I cancelled my order of the Tron Legacy Steelbook, because I was like, I'll watch Tron 4K on Disney Plus. I'm not that bothered about Tron. I watched it in film, like, I've seen Tron a few times. I watched it in film studies class once and literally fell asleep. So, you know, but anyway, the films. So, Tron. I like Tron well enough for the environment and the sheer, this looks fucking wild. They needed more Wendy Carlos music. There are it feels like there are entire 5-10 minute sections that go by with no music whatsoever, and it's just the people talking. And what is also funny to me is, which connects to Tron Legacy obviously, is the fact that Jeff Bridges is just playing a character who just wants to prove that someone stole his video game idea.
Yeah,
that's all he's doing in Tron. The story of Tron is IP theft.
It's fair to it. It's actually, yeah. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, it is actually.
That's all it is. And so, you know, and I like it. I think it's very funny that Jeff Bridges cucks Bruce Boxleitner in the Tron world. And I was almost a bit like, in Tron Legacy, is it then that Sam is actually the love interest's kid but probably, well, maybe, because Bruce Boxleitner in Tron Legacy, could well have been cucked, but still like Jeff Bridges, who knows? But yeah, I think it's a fun kitsch time. I'm really, really glad it's not longer than it is. So that's Tron. And then Tron Legacy, Jeff Bridges is more the dude than he is Kevin Flynn from the first Tron.
He has kind of almost been more the dude since, I would say, about 2008 in every movie, pretty much.
Absolutely. But you watch Tron, and he's just this video game player trying to prove IP theft. And then in Tron Legacy, he's God.
Yeah.
And it's just like the whole, like, he went in there to try and create a better world and all this kind of stuff. There's none of that in Tron.
No.
There's none of it. Nothing. But then the, biodigital jazz and, I'm going to knock on the clouds and stuff like that. It's just, where has that come from?
Shit happened. Shit happened in between.
Yeah, okay. As its own film, and I think it's really interesting as well. The title, the initial title sequence of Tron Legacy, where it's like the Jeff Bridges voiceover and whatnot, and then it says Tron. It doesn't say Tron Legacy then. It says it in the end credits, which is interesting because it's almost like, are we just like retconning the first one and going like, all right, this is the start. He's God. Don't worry about the first one. Like, don't worry about the fact that he's not the same fucking character at all. That, it's okay. We're just starting here. But look, the Daft Punk score, I don't think he even got nominated for Best Original Score, which is some real snooty arsehole bullshit. The score of this film takes up a bigger percentage of mind share of this film for the collective consciousness than I think basically any other film of the last 15 years. What score of a film is more overpowering in your thoughts of the film than Tron Legacy? Other than Top Gun Maverick for me, which is another Kaczynski film.
It's a fair point, yeah. Can't think of anything where it's like score is the first thing I think of. Where it's like the film is a video kind of like EPK for the album.
It almost is. I mean, like the score for this is so fucking monumental that Sky Sports have used it as the theme for their F1 coverage for over a decade.
Haven't they? Yeah.
It's mad. I really, 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 really like Tron Legacy. I'm annoyed that Garrett Hedlund is in it, and he's just he was just so the guy they thought was going to be a big thing. It would have been him or Sam Worthington at the time. You know what I mean? And maybe I would prefer Garrett Hedlund out of the two, actually. But it's like you think if it was made 10 years later, or you could have had Austin Butler in that role.
Oh, they would have.
Like that. Yeah, and just how much better that would have been. But I will say, I looked at my... So I've reviewed this a few times on Letterboxd, and in my first one I was just like, Olivia Wilde can't break out of her doe-eyed thing. and I don't know, man. Like, I actually think I was pretty harsh on her. I think she's really...
I think she's good, isn't it?
She's really, flinty and steely, and, she kicks ass. But also, at the same time, she's this computer program who's never met a boy before, basically. Or, and it's... I think she plays those two things pretty well. And, the visuals are great. The Michael Sheen section, I think, is... I think is ace. And... Yeah, I'm massive. I'm a really, really big fan of Tron Legacy. Let's see how Ares does.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a prediction now. I think Bridges is going to be a little bit wrong and a little bit good, because in the marketing materials for Legacy, he seems to have a purple hue to him, which feels like a mix of like the red and the blue. There's a shot of Clue and that Clue kind of like running into him, and then they're both exploding at the end of Legacy. And I feel like there's going to be a little bit of because I think Ares is going to be a good guy. Like it's going to be like everything of him is like symptomatic of red, but I think this is going to be like but red doesn't actually have to be a bad color. I think they're going to go down that route because I think also Jared Leto is a passion project for him. He was the one who kind of basically got Tron Ares greenlit, and I think it was As Long as I Can Be the Good Guy.
As long as I can be the good guy, yeah.
Yeah, so there we are. So, Tron, Legacy. And then moving on, I was like, alright. Jeff Bridges, one battle after another. I'll watch The Big Lebowski. So, I watched The Big Lebowski.
Nice.
And the thing that I'd forgot, the one moment, which might be in like the top 5 funniest moments of this film for me that I'd completely forgotten, is when the dude is setting up the trap at his door and he lays all that shit down and then puts the chair on the door, and then the door opens and it's just a pull, so the chair just falls over.
Falls down. Yep.
That is amazing. The Big Lebowski's The Big Lebowski. I think I did a commentary for this back in the day, maybe in the Cinerama days. I don't know, but I definitely did a drunk commentary for it once, and it just the way that it's just a fucking silly detective story, but like the mystery's actually not bad, and then just the amount of random shit in it. Like, I'm kind of not surprised it got a bad reaction at the time. Following Fargo, watching this, it's just, what the fuck is happening? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like if critics were able to watch it like 2 or 3 times, maybe it would be like, no, trust me, this is actually really, really good. But again, you know, so much of it is iconic. You know, the parlance of our times. This is what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass. I mean,
her life was in your hands.
yeah. Like, fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman doing so much reacting in this film.
It genuinely might be one of the most quotable movies of all time.
It's just like Walter, just like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's like, to be fair, he's never wrong.
No, you said it yourself, dude. She kidnapped herself.
Oh my god, it's just the shit as well with like they're like chucking out Donnie's ashes and they just blow back into the dude's face. Like, poor Donnie.
Yeah.
Just the fucking John Turturro pederast bit as well.
Pederast, dude. Like, literally, that movie comes out now, John Goodman wins an Academy Award.
And on it, yeah. I mean, that's some real. I mean, because the thing, he doesn't steal the film from Jeff Bridges at all.
Nope.
But in 99% of situations where that character is in a film with another leading man, that character steals it.
Yeah,
but
it's that's it. You're not waiting for him to come on and going, right, no, we need less of this. We just need more Walter. But every time Walter comes in, you're like, oh no, what's happening now? You know, fucking hell. You want a tour? I'll get you a tour by 2:30 this afternoon with nail polish.
Yeah.
Staying, finishing my coffee. It's just such a good movie.
Insanely fun. Just so entertaining. Just the shit as well where like the dude's actually on his detective stuff and he notices Jackie Treehorn writing stuff down and like does the pencil scrubbing and it's just
a big old erection.
Yeah, it's just a big old naughty drawing. Oh, it's great. So there you go. The Big Lebowski, just sublime film. And then No Country for Old Men, which I watched on Saturday night because Blank Check were doing it. So I was like, all right, get ready for this. Javier Bardem is so fucking scary in this film, and way more impactful than the last time I saw this, because I'm like X amount of years closer to death, and it is.
It is 18 years ago. Nearly, it was 17 years.
Yeah, this no, yeah. I mean, this film is getting on for 20 years old, you know. So, Bardem, man, like he looks like he's from another planet, but he also feels like he's Satan. It's absolutely incredible performance. So glad he won the Oscar for it. I mean, it was an absolute walk at the time. Like, it was the most nailed on Oscar. But man, just when he says to Kelly MacDonald at the end, like, I'm paraphrasing, but the whole, I promised your husband I'd do this. And you know, I'm so glad that she says, yeah, but not in this way, which is right, which is absolutely bang on. And like, just in that moment, I'm so glad she gets that Llewellyn didn't do that to her. You know, but just the way the end, it's just, he's walking off and he's still out there. Fucking hell. Yeah.
I think a little bit, because obviously there was this and Devil at the same time, wasn't there?
They were shooting at the same time and stuff like that. Like, the crews were like meeting up and stuff. It's wild.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, this won. I'm not misremembering. This won the Academy Award, didn't it?
Oh god, yeah! This was like the best picture, best director, best supporting actor, best screenplay. This was like the Coen's coronation.
And so this it won more than There Will Be Blood. Being honest, I think There Will Be Blood is a better movie, but I think a little bit it was almost like this was a more accessible movie.
Oh, 100%.
Which I also actually agree with. But I think that there was almost a little bit of with Cinephiles, a little bit of a tinge of it was lesser, which made it even lesser in general. And it isn't. It's a staggeringly good movie, and it's so bleak.
Yeah, and I mean, basically from the start, like there's no hope in it. There's the occasional bit of comedy, but the way that it's just Llewellyn is gunned down, and they actually said this on Blank Check, but I thought this at the time, I promise. The way that you don't even... He's kind of obscured. It's like, is that him?
Yeah, it's off-screen, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, it's... And then there's like 25 minutes to go. It's like, what the fuck's going to happen now, then? Mm-hmm. And then a great ending to a film. A great ending of just like, and then I woke up. And it doesn't... And I like the fact that it doesn't just cut to black when he says that. It stays in it. It cuts to the wife, and then it cuts back to him, and then it goes to black. And
it's a really well made film.
Yeah. Your point about There Will Be Blood. I mean, There Will Be Blood is... It probably is a better film. But
in the same way,
Titanic in it. But man,
in the same way as that doesn't make No Country for Old Men a worse film.
No, totally. But it's 2007, man. You had them and you had Zodiac. Like,
oh my god, yeah, Zodiac was the same year. God, that's incredible.
bananas year. Okay, we are back. And it's time. One Battle After Another is directed by Paul Thomas Anderson and stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Sean Penn, Regina Hall, Chase Infinity, and Triana Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it. Everybody's seen it by now. We don't need to do a plot. Just Mark, go.
It's Paul Thomas Anderson showing you what he can do when you give him this level of budget. Like, every penny is on the screen, and it's not every penny is on the screen where he's loading it with visual effects, because there isn't really any. It's scale, and it's scope, and it's location. It's, we're going to show detention centres, but we're going to fucking show that, and we're going to have them walking through. It's going to be sweeping through all these things. We're going to have all these extras and all of this going on. So you feel like that, but as well, at the same time, it's got that propulsion that, like, for instance, the first, 50 to 70 minutes of Boogie Nights is just holy fucking shit. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Paul Thomas Anderson has now done that with an entire film. The whole thing is just constant and just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And then at the end of it goes, you go towards like the final act, you go, fucking hell. And then he goes, oh, by the way, this is what VistaVision can fucking do. And you go, oh, fucking shit. And I think you tapped me on the shoulder, Bex, didn't you? In it with the car chase scene, and you're the car. And you tapped me and went, it's like on a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
You feel it. You feel your stomach going. And that's entirely intentional. Paul Thomas Anderson knows that. He knows that somebody is going to get motion sickness in that, and he's going to find it amusing when he reads that.
Did you find yourself, though, like... Because I do it quite a lot in movies. I don't know whether you do, but, like, you know, when you try and, like, look around corners.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Did you find yourself, like, raising
looking
yourself
over,
trying to
trying to look over it, yeah.
It
Doesn't work, but you can do it. But just, I think Ian, when we were talking about it on text, just it's going to become an infinitely quotable movie. You know, I mean, genuinely might be it is my cinematic moment of the year, but my cinematic moment for the past few years is High Prick.
High Prick is great.
It fucking killed me in the cinema.
Seaman Demon's a good one as well.
Seaman Demon. It was
really
fucking wonderful.
I mean, you've got High Prick, Seaman Demon, Let's Get a Selfie, I Know How to Drink and Drive. I've just had a few small beers.
Do they have any weapons? I think they're vegetarian.
No, but also, I'm looking for weapons, man. All you've got are nunchucks.
Someone's got to talk for a little bit, but also as well, Greenwood nails the fuck out of the score.
Yeah.
Just have it. There's not really a specific, this is the bit. It's just constant throughout it, and it evolves throughout it, and it's genuinely. It's just, he's got the vibe down. Greenwood.
What's up, homie? As well. Sorry,
That fucking kid
opening the door. What's up, homie?
Yeah.
Poor Bluto. He's just there to pick up his little friend.
Yeah. Somebody else talk for a minute, and I'll interject
Go
in.
on, Bex.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a rocky journey for me. Has this
Yes.
Paul Thomas Anderson thing, and, like, to get all the way through his filmography and only, like, one film, I was genuinely like, fuck my life, I have to dedicate 2.5 hours to this, which, if it's good, is fine. If it's shit, it's going to be torture. And I was incredibly relieved. This is this is just a really good time. And I think part of it was my, I was so terrified it was going to be shit that like I enjoyed it even more than I otherwise would have done. Because it was just like angels singing kind of relief. But yeah, I mean, if you're saying his other filmography is representative of him as a filmmaker, this doesn't feel like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie because I didn't hate everybody.
But it does feel 100% like a Paul
But
Thomas
it doesn't
Anderson.
to me.
That's
because
fine.
It's not
It's fine.
painful
We're
to
allowed
watch.
to be wrong on occasions. Still.
Yeah, it's just really enjoyable. The script's really snappy. The characters are really engaging for the most part. It could have ended. It doesn't. He doesn't seem to know how to end a movie
I think very few filmmakers do.
concisely at a logical point. It should have ended at the bit where they both get in the car and they start driving away. It didn't then need him staggering over a fucking summit covered in blood and him still being alive and then his whole bit and then the fucking bit with the letter. I didn't need all that. But I mean, and no, I'm not ready to move on from that. That lets the air out the balloon a little bit at the end. It's such a ride up to that point, and then it's like it's got these fucking let's just tie this bit up and let's just tie this bit up, and it's like that kind of deflates you a little bit right at the end of the movie, and it's done so well up to that point.
Bex, do you know what? I was there with you when I initially came out with it, and now that you've voiced that, I am a bit. Am I still there? Because I'm going to be, like, spoiler alert, I'm going to be super, super positive about this film. But the whole... I think the one thing with the... And then Sean Penn's actually still alive. Actually, two things. You get the rape in reverse thing.
And you get Semen Demon.
You do get Semen Demon.
And Semen Demon, which is such a... These people can't even... countenance the idea of a woman raping a man. No, it's rape in reverse.
Yeah.
So they don't have to actually say it was rape. But then also the idea that... And what's he got? It's this, like, office which doesn't even look that great.
Yeah.
That he seems really pleased with. And then he's just gassed.
Yeah.
Which I the thing is... The initial, you think he's dead of just shotgun blast, boom. I liked that, you're nothing, fuck you.
Yeah.
And, like, so that was, like, I think that was a good ending. But then it is just the... Like, yeah, okay, great, he's in the Christmas Adventurers Club. What's he got? There's no one in this fucking office building. And it just, like, what? He's got a desk. I
do get what you're saying, like the futility of what he's actually been working so hard to get. It's like, what, all that for this? I get that, but it's so high octane. And then just father and daughter getting into a car and driving off together is such a beautiful action movie ending. And him just getting just nonchalantly shot in the face by this, like, whatever the fuck that guy's supposed to be, like a fixer. Is just such a fitting fuck you ending for him.
Yeah,
And
it is.
So it is. It's high octane. It's accelerating all the way through, and then it just takes its foot off the gas, and you coast to a stop instead of like speeding off into the sunset. Is how it felt to me. That those two extra bits on the end with the letter from Perfidia and the Sean Penn shit just didn't need it for me.
I get like. I get that. That's the thing, and I've got no, like, I'm cool with you having that opinion. You'll be really glad to hear.
I was losing sleep over it.
But no, I mean, like, the ending as well. I like that, like, between DiCaprio and Infinity. I like the whole. All right, he's slightly putting himself out to pasture here. She's going out on her own, and the whole kind of, like, be careful thing. And, like, 3.5 hour drive, that's a really long drive, like, being such a fucking dad thing. And I like that whole passing the baton thing, but at the same time, Bex, your argument of, yeah, if you just cut that shit out, and it's like,
You wouldn't miss
nonchalant,
it.
fuck you, death, you're nothing, and then they speed off into the sunset, would be great as well.
I don't like that it gives Perfidia a bit of a redemption arc either, because she
No.
has reached out to the
That's a
daughter.
great point.
Yeah,
Because she's a piece of shit.
That's my only.
That's
That's
a
my
really
only
good
issue
point.
with it. I don't mind the Sean Penn thing. I like the Sean Penn thing because you get the funniness of him having. You get the semen demon, the rape in reverse, and the fact that Sean Penn is pulling that face as he's being gassed and then thrown in the. What is it? I quite like that. I think that is a good fitting death thing.
If they'd relocated that earlier in the film, somehow the conversation about the rape in reverse and stuff like that, and then had him die by shotgun to the face,
No.
and
But-
that's not an ending to this film.
But can I also add that the other bit there is that it's one of those things of if it had just had that idea earlier, it'd have been fine. It's the fact that he launches a full-scale military operation.
Yeah, to find his potentially
Find me a
daughter.
reason to be there.
Yeah.
As well. Like, fucking. And Trump's doing that at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
With all the going into the blue states and.
Well, what do you mean?
Like,
What he said? What he said
law
today
and shit.
is that that the blue states might be used for training exercises
For the military, yeah.
for the military
Yeah.
containment. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just said that out loud. I think maybe we could use the blue states, inner city blue states, to do these military training exercises.
Terrifying.
He's basically declaring civil war.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, but back to the film. I really enjoyed the film. That ending isn't a fitting ending for this film for me. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, it's great. It's Leonardo DiCaprio is impeccable in it. I mean, there isn't a drop stitch performance wise in this film. Everybody is very, very good. But I was saying to you, wasn't I, yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes, like when you haven't watched Leonardo DiCaprio in anything for a while, you kind of forget how good he is, and then you watch him and you're like, oh, holy fuck, yeah, he's a really good actor, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean he's essentially manic worry about his daughter, but then you've got which is fair, and he just wants to get there, but and when he needs to, he is actually quite proficient at doing the things he wants to do, but also he's not done any of it for so long. He's also really bad at him falling off the fucking roof. He's fucking incredible.
And then getting tasered. Yeah, man just fell off a roof and got tasered. He's been arrested.
But it's the falling off the roof shot. You can imagine when they shot it. I love the fact that they've literally just got like a parkour guy and gone, you need to make it look so fucking dumb. You can imagine Paul Thomas Anderson just laughing his arse off while they shot that, which is fair. But then also as well, he gets to do like some bits where he's actually quite good at what he's doing. But also, you get it. I can't remember the password. Like, I don't know it.
Don't know what time it is.
Yeah. I know it turns out. But the fact that Benicio del Toro at one point goes, 8:15. And you're almost hoping that it's going to be 8:15 and he just knew the time bit for it.
Yeah.
But then when it gets to it, there is no time.
I always
And
find
then
it...
well, you obviously don't have any kids. It's-
I do enjoy when, like, historically comedic actors / actresses turn up in stuff and it's a really serious role. Like, Regina Hall was really good in this.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and she has the potential sometimes to be a bit. I don't find Regina Hall as a comedic performer very good.
No.
As a non-comedic performer, I think she's great. But yeah, it's. I mean, Penn is going for it as well. Penn's doing some work in this.
Is he doing too much? I just don't know.
I don't think it. I think he's playing it. He's
such a caricature, though.
But I think that's it. But I think now the point is you look at it.
he's
It's
called
such,
Stephen J. Lockjaw.
Yeah. The thing is, you look at it and you go, it's such a caricature. But it's almost like you're going, have you seen Pete Hegseth?
Yeah. That is the weird thing, isn't it? It feels really timely.
But
it's been in the
PTA's
works
been
for
saying,
ages.
I've been writing for 20 odd years.
Timely it
Yeah.
feels. It's
But-
so
but it-
weird.
But you were
It's-
saying where Benicio del Toro said you could put this anytime and
You
it would
could
feel
put this
timeless.
anytime, you know, people, because a lot of people said, I've been commenting and saying, oh yeah, but you know, it opens up and you've got the detention centres. Scarface opens up in detention centres and it's 40 years old. You know, the problem is, historically, for the past America's entire history, literally, fucking Gangs of New York opens up with hating immigrants. Immigrants have been blamed for everything along the way.
Yeah. One thing to point out before I forget that we obviously we were sat in the cinema, so anything that was commented was whispered. But that bit where he's watching Tiana Taylor
Video.
in the binoculars and it's just like tracking her ass. It's like, leant over to you and I was like, yeah, fair. She's got good ass.
Yeah.
She's so fucking annoying. Like, I get it, she's meant to be, but she's so fucking annoying.
But she nails. I like how much of a piece of shit she is. Like when she's leaving and she's basically trying to make an excuse for you can't tell me to do that. I don't have to conform to your what is it? And DiCaprio's like, yeah, this is bullshit. You know it, and she knows it, and she's playing it like she knows it. But it's the way that she could justify it to herself.
Yeah.
But then the other bit of the fact that she has no conviction.
No, the fact that she... Like, those revolutionaries roll over really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
That's
some
it.
of them get shot to fuck. Like Alana Haim and her fucking wig.
Oh, that death grit's great.
That is good, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just so watchable, though, as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
For something with such a serious subject matter,
Yeah.
it
funny.
makes it very entertaining.
Yeah. It's funny. And the good thing here is you've got...
So Shayna McHale is literally just credited as Jungle Pussy. She doesn't have another name.
No, Jungle
Okay,
Pussy.
interesting.
But, like... because of when they came about and because they're close friends, Paul Thomas Anderson and Tarantino get referenced together quite a lot. And I'm going to do the same thing now. But Tarantino is one of those who very much tells you what he's riffing on. And where the influence is from. Absolutely is at pains to fucking tell you, to the point of where at some point he might have actually at one point turned around and gone, this is Fistful of Dollars. PTA does the same thing, but is a little bit more kind of subtle with it. Like there's bits where he's riffed on Altman movies where he's literally stolen scenes from them. And
Tarantino needs you to just know and appreciate and tell him how much of a cinephile he is, though.
yeah, but like with this, you know, you've got elements of Miracle Mile is in it, in the big Benicio del Toro set piece. That's like 80% Miracle Mile and 10% Children of Men. It's fucking so weird.
Out of the car.
Yeah. But then, and the fact he's constantly just trying to charge his phone.
Yeah.
But then also you've got, you know, massive shout outs to the Big Lebowski within his character.
The fact that he's wearing a dressing gown.
Yeah, and the, you know, the fucking tweezers and the joint bit. It's very Lebowski. But
The bit where he steals the sunglasses and I'm like, mate, if you want to look less conspicuous, just you don't need the sunglasses, just take off your fucking dressing gown, you weirdo.
so yeah, but it's just a glorious movie that you're looking at where you know that they're going, look, behind the scenes they're going, look, we know that we're not making our money back with this. This is a loss leader. But we're probably going to win shitloads of awards. And it's going to make us look fucking great. It is. It's a loss leader of a movie. And it's fun because for 20 years, people have been telling us, oh, but the problem is these movies will not get made anymore. But they do. They do still get made. Paul Thomas Anderson is living proof of it. And the fact is, it's done better financially than they thought it would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to make its money back. It's just not. It will do in prestige and bits like that. It will make its money back for them where they will go, look, we were happy with what it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, it ended up making a little bit more than they thought it was gonna across its opening weekend. They were projected about 45, and it did 55. You
How
know,
much did it cost?
$150 million.
Golly.
But it's that thing where, you know, it could well do a couple 100 million worldwide, and so it won't lose that much.
No.
And then if it wins a bunch of Oscars,
It's fine.
like, how much would Warner pay to win a bunch of major Oscars?
Exactly. That's it. It's the thing that it's the thing in a supermarket that they lose money on, but they know you're going to turn up to buy X, Y, and Z anyway, and they happen. They're lost leaders. Yeah. But this is just a staggeringly entertaining movie, and Chase Infinity is very good in it as well.
Is that
Oh yeah, no, she's ace.
Willa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's really, like, she's a compelling character to watch.
Why is your shirt so tight?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Not gay.
I'm not gay.
I see the lights in your shoes.
Yeah, I never said you were. but like, that is a great line, and the fact that he has been, that Penn did wear lifts all the way through it, and that's why he walks like a fucking idiot because of that.
No, she is good in it. Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking cinema. Yeah, it's just cinema. Just the vista vision towards the end where you're looking at it going, oh, you beautiful motherfucker. That shot where you've got one car right at the other side, cars at either side, and then you've got Penn and the bounty hunter smack bang in the middle of the frame, and then you've got the gap in between them of the rock face. It's just, you look at it going, yeah, fucking well played. Just go on then. Yeah. I mean, emphatically, definitely. I mean, it's between this and Sinners for my movie of the year so far.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be this. But I need to rewatch both of them again. Because I don't want to downplay Sinners.
This is better than Sinners.
Yeah. But I really did like Sinners. But then again, I don't want to say it's this. It's obviously this. Still want to rewatch Sinners, but after I've rewatched Sinners and I've rewatched this again, I am probably going to go, oh, yeah, it's this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, good stuff.
But yeah, emphatically definitely not shit. And our audience poll, what's our audience poll on this? Definitely not shit, 100%.
Yeah, I was legitimately so relieved though, because like we commented after we came out, there's a lot of times with PTA movies that there's a lot of build up and then it gets really fucking depressing and like dirgy for a bit. Or well, I probably used the word dirgy, not you. And I kept waiting for it to happen, and I was like dreading it, and then it didn't. Yeah, very, very good.
Right, yeah.
Ace. Okay, we got any questions?
We have feedback from Dylan, who sent it just after we recorded.
Okay, cool.
That's it. It isn't an audio file, but I have just got it transcribed so I can read it out rather than playing the audio file. So it says, hello, Dylan Black Lanterns here. I mean, I will send Ian the audio file if he wants to pop it in, or he's on our Instagram there. Hello, Dylan Black Lanterns. Big up and congratulations on 600 episodes of the show. I've been with you since number 1, even before that, Cinerama and 35mm Heroes. The sound of a dinner plate scraping away in the background of many recordings. You've been through me all the stages of life in different countries, different states of mind.
I haven't done that in years.
No. Thank you for being there, and it's really appreciated. Now, whilst I know a lot about Ian's podcast history, I don't know so much about Mark and Becky. According to Google, Mark Foster is the founder of the American Aries podcast and appeared on BBC's LGBT sports podcast. So in finding time to not only record the show, but to also be out and proud swimmer, Mark. Well done on that. I was on briefly on a Patreon supporter just before that ended, but keep up the episodes and I'll keep on the questions each week. Speaking of which, How did you hook up and end up recording the show together? And what was the first film, if any of you all watched together in person? Thank you, guys. Love you very much. I look forward to another 600 episodes. Much love to you all. Thank you very much. We do look forward to questions. And thank you very much for listening since day one. It's been great sort of communicating with you over these, like, the past God knows how many years. How did we hook up?
I mean, me and Mark hooked up at 16 years old at school.
Yeah,
It's been a ride.
at a bus stop.
At a bus stop.
At a bus stop,
Yeah.
where I was chivalrous as fuck,
You
wasn't
were.
I?
It was cold.
It
You
was
gave me-
smooth.
I was wearing a small dress. You gave me your coat.
You weren't wearing a small dress, you were wearing a pair of blue jeans, actually.
I was wearing those really tight Miss
Miss
Selfridge
jeans,
jeans.
yes.
Yeah.
And I gave you...
No wonder you approached me.
Yeah, you look damn fine. And I played it real fucking smooth while you were waiting for what is it?
My parents.
Wait for your parents, told my friends to continue going off to the bar that we were going to underage drink at. And gave you my car, and then played it even smoother at the end, didn't I?
Just give me a back tomorrow.
Because rather than just get it back off because you were getting a car, I just went, just get it back tomorrow. Knowing that would that made you have to come and find me in school to give me the jacket back.
That cord jacket with the sheepskin collar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smooth as fuck.
It was smooth.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, it
That.
was good. It was
Yeah.
good.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
then
rest's history, baby.
but
And the rest's history.
and the rest is history. And then me and Ian, it was back in the old school days of film Twitter.
Yeah, when Twitter was friendly.
When Twitter was friendly, and it wasn't
Indeed.
the cesspool it is now. And then it was, so you had Cinerama, and I had just finished doing Average Dudes, because what didn't quite work out. And I was guesting a bit on Cinerama, and we did the Dark Knight Rises, I believe.
I can't remember.
We
You've
did
got a better memory than I.
We did a Dark Knight Rises podcast episode, and then we decided to just we'd do our own thing, and then we worked from there, and the rest is history from there. The first film. Go on.
Well, the first time we ever met, the three of us,
Fright
was
Fest.
that.
No one, Grim.
Well,
Grimfest, yeah,
Grimfest.
sorry.
yeah, it was Grimfest, but wasn't it they
Tron.
they did that 20 minutes of Tron Legacy?
Yeah, that was the first thing we watched together, Tron Legacy,
Funny enough.
in
Yeah.
3D, and I couldn't see the 3D
Yeah.
because of the glasses.
No.
So I think the first film we watched together, that would be the first bit of film we watched a group together. And then it'd be whatever was on that Grimfest that night will have been the first full-blown film. And I'm going to try and see if I can find the Grimfest lineup.
I want to say, didn't they do Halloween?
Something
Or-
like that.
I won Best
Oh.
Director at Grimfest.
You did win Best Character at Grimfest.
For a mare.
Let's not tell that story of how the awards were judged that year.
I'm really proud
Is
of that. I've
Grimfest
still
still
got that, you
going?
know.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe we shouldn't.
No.
Not that you know, like
Yeah.
it's just that, or yeah. If you still got that, that's funny. Or like, did they show Deep Red?
They did show Deep Red, but that won't have been the first. 28th of October, the gala opening night
Right.
was Irish Horror Outcast, starring James Nesbitt.
What?
I don't think we watched that.
No, I think we went out drinking instead,
I
didn't we?
think we went out drinking instead.
Yeah, I don't think I watched that. Run through what else played.
Alien vs Ninja, Bedeviled, The Pack,
I think we watched Devil,
Chomp,
didn't
Deep
we?
Red, Dream Harm.
Yeah, that's ace. That was ace.
Hang on, Bedeviled.
Bedevil feels like that might have been the first one we watched
Yeah,
together.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think that was it.
Yeah.
Dream House, man. Like, that was alright.
Dream House was decent.
What was that one that Noel really liked? Because, like, Noel was on... Wasn't he on, like the selection committee
Yeah.
or something for Grimfest? That's Slice?
Slice, yeah, we've got Slice on. Becky's just got her headphones off for a brief second. We've got Slice on iTunes. That was really good, actually, Slice. Slice is a good movie.
Movie that.
Yeah. It's... it took a while for us to track that down. We've actually got a copy of it on Blu-ray, don't we? But it's in French. Because it said when I ordered it, imported it, that it had English subtitles, but it doesn't. I will post this on our Instagram, but it is Becky's best director.
Don't post it on Instagram.
When it was given to a mayor, they just weren't there.
You accepted it on behalf of the mayor.
Yeah.
If they want
Did you
it.
go on stage and accept it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't stage. It was in a bar.
Yeah. I went up and collected it, yeah, on their behalf.
You made a speech.
All right. Given that, all right, fine. For some fucking reason, Becky went on stage to accept Best Director for a Mare at Grimfest and still has the trophy.
Yeah.
So if the directors of a Mare would like what is actually quite a cool-looking trophy, please do get in touch.
Yeah. It lives in our kitchen. Yeah. And
Was that the year I was doing the projection?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was that year.
it?
Yeah.
It was that year.
Yeah, the Dance House.
Traumatic fucking weekend that was.
And the first movie we watched together, Bex, was...
At the cinema?
The first movie we watched... Yeah, it was at the cinema, yeah.
Was it She's All That?
It was She's All That, yeah.
We must have watched, like, something on DVD
No,
before that.
that's first date.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah.
First date, we went to watch She's All That.
Yeah. We went to watch something else.
No, that was when we went to watch The Matrix and it was sold out until we ended up seeing Cruel Intentions.
Yes.
That was the next week.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so that was it. So thank you very much for that feedback there, Dylan. That was very much appreciated. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely job.
And what we're covering next week, kind of like, there might be a little bit of a gap in between because we go on holiday in like 2 days.
Yeah, so Mark and Bex are away, so we'll record within the next couple of weeks. We just don't quite know when. So over those 2 weekends, we've got Tron Ares.
Oof.
We've
And
got the Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
The Lost Bus is on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Him.
He's out there.
Is out. Yep. So, yeah, that's going to be busy. And we want to start the Hull House Marathon.
So exciting.
How many are there, Bex?
4 so far.
Yeah, we better get started then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it'll be a little bit of radio silence, but when we're back, we'll be back.
Yep.
So there we are. It's quite a long show, so let's wrap it up. I've been Ian, thank you very much. She's been...
Becky, thank you very much.
And he's been...
Mark. Love you guys.
Oh, well, that's more so. I don't love you.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.